Hello, Awifians. Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all, wherever you may be in the world. It's 7 a.m. in Switzerland. It might be 6 a.m. for you wherever you are, or maybe midnight. I don't know. Welcome. Please come join me. This is Kaffeeklatsch with Lilian Moeller. I hope you're well. I hope you're safe. I hope you're not feeling stuck at home. I hope you're feeling safe at home. Come join me. Please share this live stream with your family and friends. Everybody's home. I'm sure they will get to watch the video. Oh, everybody's home. I'm sure you will find the time to come give us a comment, give us your feedback, and tell us how you're doing. Please stay home. We care about you. We care about ourselves, and we hope you're keeping safe. My name is Lilian Moeller. If this is the very first time you're watching me live, I am the founder and CEO of the African Women's Economic and Entrepreneurship Forum, the place where we challenge the status quo for economic advancement of African women. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining me already. Let's give people a few minutes to join in, and please share this live stream out with anyone who might find it beneficial. Thank you so much. Yeah, good morning, good morning to you all, Awifians worldwide. I hope you're well. This is Lilian again. Today I was almost late. I woke up with this back pain. I could not move. And I'm like, oh my God, what happened? This is not normal. So I had to spend a few minutes doing some stretches, really serious stretches and some yoga pose. And I'm feeling much better, but I still feel some tightness in my back. Yeah, stress. We all have it. We're going through it. It's not easy. Homeschooling, working, it's a tough time. It's a tough time for us all, for you and I, everybody else. The planet we're all experiencing change, and this is normal that your body is responding to the change and the situation that you are or maybe facing right now. Irrespective of Corona, we all have issues. But how do we stay productive? How do we stay productive? A couple of weeks ago, I gave you teleworking tips. Today, we are talking about productivity. How do we still stay productive? How do we keep at the top of our game? How do we still deliver? Even though we're home, locked up, well, not as prisoners, with restrictions, this is not something we were used to. So how do you still produce? How do you still feel good about yourself, about the job that you're doing with family members around, kids around, and just without many options as we're normally used to? May I remind you that you are not alone. May I remind you that everybody else has issues, and irrespective of where you are right now in your journey, there's got to be a time when you've got to face your own fears. May I remind you that all of us were forced into this situation. So let's not beat ourselves up. Let's take one day at a time. Let's acknowledge the fact that our situation might not be different from the neighbors. It might not be worse. We might be seeing it from a different perspective. We might be feeling it differently. But please, you are not alone. And your situation might not be that bad. How do you stay productive? How do you still satisfy your clients? How do you still produce, give results that's expected of you to your organization? How do you? Do you go on a depression? Do you ask for help? Do you try to just cope with the situation? That's the topic of this week. Being productive despite the odds. Being productive despite being forced to face things that we've been trying to run away from. Staying productive. So my first tip for you today, wherever, however the situation is for you, is to remember that you still have to serve your clients. You still have to produce results. You still have to stay committed to your family. And you still have to stay committed to who you are, your values, and much more. This is the moment of truth, that we all get to refine ourselves, that we all get to ask those valuable questions. It is hard, but it was necessary. So as you think of your productivity, as you think of what you've done for the last 2 weeks, because we've been confined for 2 weeks, what you've done for the last 2 weeks, and as we approach Easter, I really want you to dig deep and give the best of yourself. So my first tip for you today on productivity is what I normally do. You have to create a morning routine. Create something which you will stick to it, no matter what. Something which sets a guide, something like a guideline for you. What do you do each morning when you wake up? Do you wake up just by surprise and you just say, okay, maybe I'll do this today. Maybe I'll just go do my work because it's expected of me? No, it's not going to work. Set a morning routine. Do you exercise? You have YouTube. You have the internet. You're watching me right now. You will watch me later as a replay. You have YouTube. Go get some YouTube morning, I don't know, yoga or something, or meditation or fitness program you can follow from your bedroom. Start with a physical exercise or mental stimulation, something positive, just like your coffee or your tea, just like saying good morning to your spouse, making love or whatever. There should be some kind of routine that you follow each morning, scrupulously, without fail. You cannot afford to fail yourself now. You cannot. So what's your routine in the morning? What do you do when you wake up in the morning? Do you just wander around your apartment, your house? Do you start quarreling on the phone? Do you start calling people? What's your routine? What's that one thing that you would do every single morning that will kickstart your day, that will put you in that positive mood, that will give you that energy and that motivation to go be productive? Choose what works for you. Choose what suits you best. But let it be the same thing over and over and over. I wake up at 4 a.m. I meditate. I have a cup of coffee. I go to my treadmill for 1 hour. I feed my kids. They sleep for a few hours, a few more minutes. I brush their teeth, help them get ready. At 9 o'clock, they have online schooling. I help them with their assignment, and I start my own work. That's my morning routine. 4 a.m., meditation, coffee, treadmill, clean myself, my children. They sleep for a few more minutes, prepare them for school. I start working. You wake me up, ring me tomorrow at 4 a.m. If you have the courage, I'm going to answer you. 4 a.m., come rain, come sun, winter, summer, that's it. And if it's summer, the kids are no longer at school, I will wake up at 5 to give myself that break. But it's something that has been going on for years. For years. Even if sometimes I have trouble sleeping at night and then I have to wake up, but at 4 a.m., whether I've slept enough or not, whether I had problems sleeping or not, I wake up at 4 a.m., meditate, coffee, treadmill, and anything else can happen after that. So find your routine, find what works for you. If you are somebody who needs longer sleep, do so, but fix a time when you wake up to take care of you, to take care of your mental well-being, to take care of your physical well-being, so that can help you with your productivity. It can help you with your concentration. It can help you understand your own self and put you on a good footing. When you have this morning routine, you gain so much time. You gain so much clarity. Just sitting here when people are still asleep, trying to write an article or read, it's so much of a benefit to me, so much joy. Just no noise, just the birds. You can hear the birds. And you get that time to appreciate life without all the woo-woo. The woo-woo is not only outside, it's not only in the shops, it's not only in the office. Now it's in your home. Now it's living with you. How do you manage this stress? How do you stay productive? How do you still deliver to your client or to your employer? How do you stay faithful to yourself? How do you find that inner clarity, that inner peace, that inner love and appreciation? How do you do it? How do you do it? Create that morning routine. I would love to hear from you. I would love to hear what yours is. Share with me how you go about your day, how you go about being productive. What steps do you use towards your productivity? Some people are more morning, some people are more night. I am more productive in the morning. So if I set my routine correctly, in accordance with who I am, then I get to produce more. The world needs you now, the best version of you now. Tomorrow, when this is all over, we'll forget. Many of us will forget and we'll go back to our bad habits. So use this time. Use this time to implement good habits. Use this time to give the best of you. Use this time as a positive time to reflect on all the mistakes we've been making, so we can really question ourselves and how we can change, how we can make things better. We are all capable of something amazing. And let this time of quarantine be that time when we go deep within ourselves to ask the right questions. How did I contribute to this? This is what came up in my meditation. Here we are. Okay, I cannot blame myself for coronavirus. You cannot blame yourself. But we all contributed to this. We are part of this. The pollution, the way we eat, the way we treat others. It's no coincidence that we're here today, that there is a halt, there is a stop. So we go back to the basics of treating each other right. So being productive is being respectful to your clients, to your employer, to your family, and to yourself. How are you going to manage it? Will you give your best? Is this your best? Start with the morning routine. My name is Lilian Moeller. Thank you so much for your time. I will see you again on Friday, because tomorrow I will do in French. So I will see you again on Friday. Do take care of yourself. If you need help, you need to talk, call me. I'm here for you. Stay safe. You're not stuck at home. You're safe at home. You're not stuck. You're safe at home. Bye-bye.